It's officially August, which means back to school kicks off this month, which means kids all across America will be waiting at bus stops now. And perhaps many of you parents out there feel like this. Or like this at the thought of your little ones heading off to school. Perhaps you need to cheer yourself up and plan a trip to the Smokies. But what is going on in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg in the month of August? Well, you've come to the right video, because that's exactly what we're about to go find out. We're gonna go for a drive and a walk around town to check out some construction that's going on, from something brand new that just opened up at the Apple Barn to unique museums off the beaten path. We'll be going over the different car shows this month and what the crowds will be like, as well as a new sweet shop in Gatlinburg. We'll be covering some August specials at the end of the video of how you can save money at a number of different attractions in town. So starting out at exit 407, I'm here at the Tennessee Smokies Baseball Stadium. This is a minor league team of the Chicago Cubs. But if you've never been to a Tennessee Smokies baseball game, they're a lot of fun for the whole family. They already have their schedule set starting April 15th at their brand new downtown Knoxville stadium. So if you are going to be here this August, I highly recommend check out their website, find a game that you and your family can come to. I promise you, even if you're a White Sox fan, you'll have a lot of fun at a Tennessee Smokies baseball game. Before we leave exit 407 and head towards Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, I did want to point out something that you could get to from the Buc-ee's here. It's about 35 minutes away in Morristown, Tennessee. It's the Davy Crockett Tavern Museum. The museum is a reconstruction of the 1790s John Crockett Tavern. Tickets normally cost $5 for adults and only $1 for students. On August 17th, they're celebrating his 238th birthday with some children's activities, music, storytelling, blacksmithing, and I heard that they might have some free cake. So if you're in the area and you want to drive 35 minutes to Morristown, I don't know, it's hard for me to turn down free cake. I mean, when I'm at a party and somebody's like, would you like a piece of cake? My answer is typically, yeah, I'll take a cake. Even if you're not here in August, it's a place you might want to check out. 35 minutes away from the exit here, Morristown, Tennessee. But if you are here on the 17th of August and you're looking for free cake, I would drive over to Morristown to Davy Crockett's house. That's where the party is. So I just realized I got in the car, and as I'm driving, that I totally forgot to mention there's a concert at the Smokies Stadium at the end of the month with Skillet. I'm a huge Skillet fan. Let's see what's going on with these stores up here. Here's a look at the progress of the Target. I've heard that they're aiming to open in October, but don't quote me on that. Over here to the left, there's also some other retail locations. I've heard there's going to be a Skechers, is what I've heard. Somebody was working on the building, said 100% Skechers. I guess a place where you watch people draw or get shoes. But there's actually a couple different places for some small stores over there. So we'll see what they put in. Listen, Costco, if you're watching, we need you in Sevier County. If you build it, we will come. Let's see what they're building right next door real quick. So just past the Chick-fil-A and the Freddy's, you've got the Blue Moon Outfitters. The sporting store should have some camping, fishing type equipment. Oh, that was lightning. I'm moving. Still not too much to show, but just want to give you a little update if you're driving by and wondering, what the heck are they putting there? Okay, I said blue moon. I meant half moon. Half moon, blue moon, full moon. I'm not worried about the moon right now. I'm worried about lightning. Here's a look at their website. They have all sorts of apparel. They're based out of South Carolina. So when the store is complete, we'll pop in there and show you what they have to help you determine if you want to stop, stay away from the lightning, and get back on the road. The weather is just too bad. There's too much lightning. I got to call it a day, but I'm going to pick up this video tomorrow and meet you guys over at SkyLand Ranch. The rain has stopped and we've made it to our next stop, which is SkyLand Ranch has a new early bird special from 10 to 11 o'clock. You can get 1 hour of unlimited ride time on their mountain coaster with your 3-day admission pass to the top of SkyLand Ranch. It comes in at $46 for adults and $26 for kids. So that's for 1 hour of coaster rides. So if you get here at 10:45, you can continue to ride the coaster as many times as you want until 11:45. So you can check out their website for more details. And across the street at the Tanger outlet, the Starbucks on the corner finally reopened. When you go inside, it's a much smaller space. There is no restroom to use in here. They have made it to where they should be able to get drinks out much quicker. But for anyone who's trying to get back into the swing of school starting back up and you need some caffeine, you can now pop into the newly renovated Starbucks here. They also opened up the newly renovated Victoria's Secret here at the Tanger outlets. So if you're looking for a great place to grab breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can come here to the Apple Barn, where they have the Applewood Farmhouse restaurant in the back. They also have the grill restaurant up front that is very similar. Let's walk back here to the new Apple Barn hard cider facility that they just opened up, which also includes lots of additional parking they've added to the side of the hard cider building right next to the farmhouse restaurant. Let's go inside and I'll show you what they have in here. When you first walk in, they have lots of merchandise here in the middle, and over here you can actually watch them make hard cider. They've got some restrooms you can use, a water fountain back here, and a cooler with a number of different hard cider bottles that you can pick up that are seasonal. They also have some locally made cheese. This one looks pretty Gouda. And on this side, you can try some free apple cider. Let's go chat with Jesse. We'll explain how it works.
Here at our Apple Barn Cider House, we got 2 different taste options. You can try 3 for free, where we give you our South First, which is the base for every single cider we make. And then you can pick 2 of your choice out of all of our flavors. Or you can try the entire list. We give you a free shot glass with it as well. But you do need your IDs.
So basically, if you want to come in here, you can try 3 hard cider samples for free or pay $10 to try all of them and get a shot glass to go with you. I did notice something very interesting over here. They have Hidden Valley Ranch cotton candy. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch cotton candy. And I'm not sure I would want to have ranch cotton candy. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. But there is something I know my kids would love to do. Let's go see the progress on that next, which would be the Nerf and Crayola experience going in here at the old Smoky Mountain Opry building. I can see inside the building, it does look like it has been gutted. So there's some work going on the inside, but it seems as though there's still a lot of work to do. I don't know if it's going to be on track to open this fall. So if you are planning a trip for October, November, December, it could be that this doesn't open until next year. We'll keep an eye on it. So when it comes to crowds, August 8th is the first day of school for schools locally here in this area. So anytime after that, weekdays are going to be slow. You'll see crowds pick up on August 16th and 17th for the Great Smoky Mountain Bronco Stampede here in Pigeon Forge. Speaking of Broncos, some people might say that Peyton Manning is the world's most famous white Bronco, but I would say the world's most famous white Bronco is actually in this building right here, the Alcatraz East Museum. You can come in here and see not a replica, it's the real deal white Bronco that O.J. Simpson famously drove while everyone was watching on TV. I'll put a link in the description down below where you can get $2 off admission tickets here. Another big car show in the area is the Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, August 22nd through the 24th. Both car shows are at the LeConte Convention Center right by the island, so just anticipate this part of Pigeon Forge will be congested during those car shows. If you're trying to avoid crowds, I would avoid those weekends. But otherwise, like I said before, after August 8th, you should see crowds go down with most kids back in school. And if you don't have a Jeep and you'd like to see what a pink Jeep tour is like, I'll put a link to our pink Jeep tour video down in the description. I showed you the new Starbucks at the Tanger outlets. I wanted to point out they're also putting in a Starbucks here at this corner of the island in Pigeon Forge. Let's head across the street and show you the update on the Truth Traveler. It looks like they've added a new sign up on the billboard for the Truth Traveler that is coming next year from this old China gift mart. They've got this side of the building completely demolished. So we'll do our best to keep you updated on the progress of the Truth Traveler that's coming in right across from the Pirates dinner show. Just down the road in Townsend, Tennessee is the Great Smoky Mountains Hot Air Balloon Festival on August 17th from 3 to 9 p.m. at the Townsend Visitor Center. Tickets are $7 for adults. Kids 12 and under are free. They'll have a number of vendors, live music, and activities for families. And if you're not afraid of heights, you can do a tethered balloon ride for $25. Proceeds from this event benefit the Townsend Volunteer Fire Department and the Townsend Elementary School. So Dollywood's had a pretty rough July between water main breaks and flash flooding. I'm thinking they're hoping the slogan for August is dry every moment. So the summer celebration ends on August 11th. That's when the drone show, the fireworks ends. The summer tasting pass expires, so if you have any tasting pass scans, you want to use it by August 11th. The fall festival doesn't begin until September 9th. But during that time, the park will be festivalist. You know what? I say we just refer to this period of time as Festivus for the rest of us. Now that we've made it into Gatlinburg, let's go for a walk from one end of downtown to the other and see what we can find. The Davy Crockett mini golf is across the street. If you wanted to get to the Crockett Tavern Museum, GPS says it's an hour away from this location. So if you wanted to have breakfast at Crockett's on the other end of town, head over to the museum an hour away, get a free slice of cake, and then work off all your calories at the mini golf course. You could do that. Across from the famous black BMW is the Heirloom room. We did a video review of their dinner last month. You can check out that video down below, but just want to let you know they are now serving breakfast. So if you're looking for a nice creekside breakfast, that might be a new option for you. Across from the BP gas station, you have a new pizza restaurant called Pizza Rio. They are planning to open up the last week in August. We've been to the Pizza Rio in Pigeon Forge and absolutely love it. We hope to come to this new one as soon as we can once they open up to show you how it's different from the one in Pigeon Forge. So I'm currently walking the street on Thursday, August 1st. I think a lot of people are getting ready for school. So you can see even now the crowds are not too bad. This is what I would anticipate weekdays after August 8th to not be too bad, not too crowded, kind of like this. As we come up to Anakeesta, their United Taste of America Festival will be ending on August 11th. So if you're like us and still have a tasting pass to use up, make sure you do it by August 11th. They also opened up their Wild Side Adventure Park in Pigeon Forge this last month. We did a full video showing what their UTV and mountain biking trails are like. You can check out that video down in the description. Next thing I want to show you real quick is on the back side of the aquarium. Uh-oh, looks like we got a bear jam around the corner here.
Oh, he looks like he's hurt.
I know, he does. Oh, don't get hit by a car.
Oh,
That poor thing's got its foot hurt. Hopefully it can find a little better place to go and foot can get better. They did complete the renovations on the parking garage back here, so a much better elevator system to get you down to the aquarium and back up to your car. So I don't know if this is new, but this is the first time I've noticed this at this Clock Peddler of Gatlinburg store right here on the corner. Walk-ins welcome. I don't know if I've just never seen that or that is new, but that's right up my alley. The rain is thankfully holding up at this point. Hopefully I'll make it to the other end without getting rained on. If you guys are enjoying this video, you're finding it helpful in any way, shape, or form, just do me a huge favor and simply like this video. Just simply dropping a like on the video is a big way to say thank you. Let's cross the street over to what was formerly Guy Fieri's Chicken Guy restaurant, which is now Sugar Baby. Let's go inside and check out what's on their menu. So as you come in, they have a number of different screens to the left going over all their menu items. I'll show you in just a second. Got lots of seating. And let's go up to the front here. So you get a pretty large cotton candy for $8, or you can get one for $12 with 2 flavors, or they have character cotton candy creations that come in at $20. Looks like they have a Hello Kitty and a Minecraft cotton candy creation in the back here. Let's go over everything that they have on the menu here. Here's a look at the other $20 cotton candy characters they currently do, as well as cotton candy sugar cakes. They also have a number of different ice cream flavors that you can pay $6 for 1 scoop, $8 for 2, and $10 for 3 scoops of ice cream, or you can get their soft serve for $8. They also have these sugar bowls for $25, and you can add alcohol for an additional $10. They also serve boba teas. You can pause the video to see all the different flavors. And they have a number of over-the-top milkshakes for $17 that you get to keep the mason jar, as well as sundaes. If you have a large group, you can try to conquer the kitchen sink that has a ton of things for $60. Let us know in the comments if you would want to try this with your family or friends. Just down the street, right next to the Loco Burrow, you have the new buildings, which still don't have any businesses inside of it. But here's a quick look at the progress of what should be Puckers and some other businesses coming in soon. We checked out the new Sugar Baby. You also have the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar here in Gatlinburg, which this month's special is the Spicy Sunset and the Crazy Colada. As we come up to the Gatlinburg, Tennessee sign with black bears on it, I did want to point out that the city did put out a press release asking everyone, when they do start decorating next month, do not put out decorations that the bears could eat to try to deter them from coming into the streets and essentially feeding the bears. Here's a look at what was the TGI Fridays. You can see the front patio is completely gone. So this will be a brand new concept restaurant next year. We'll try to keep you updated when we find out exactly what type of restaurant it is. Let's take a left here at the Elks Plaza. So back here where the Veterans Memorial is, there was a Jesus statue back here as well that was taken by the previous owner of the art gallery over here to the right to a different location. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but this used to be a hot dog shop, and it converted a while back into the White Oak Creamery. They serve cones, cups, shakes, floats, lemonades, and a number of different things on their menu. Feel free to pause the video if you want to see exactly what they have and their pricing. As we come to Ober Mountain, I wanted to show you some photos of their new 4-lane zip line that should be opening, if not at the end of August, by the end of August, then sometime in September. The view from the platform is going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun that you and 3 other people can simultaneously zip line together with some amazing views of the Smokies. So whether it ends up opening this August or in September, whenever it is, I'll do my best to get up there with an action camera and show you what this new zip line is like. As we're coming to the end of Gatlinburg, right next to Old Dad's General Store, you have the Old Mountain Wine Company, which used to be a Sugarlands winery. You can come over and get 3 free samples of wine. You can also get a glass of wine and head over here to their outdoor patio. So if you want to come out here and relax, play some cornhole, it is a pet-friendly area of Gatlinburg that you can again try samples and hang out in their inside air-conditioned area or the patio area outside. And those of you without kids and can stay up a little bit later, they are open until 11 o'clock every night. So if you are looking for a late night activity in Gatlinburg, you can come over here until 11 o'clock, sit out on the patio, listen to some music. As we're winding down the video, I wanted to go over a couple of deals that you can take advantage of this month. There are a number of restaurants in the area offering 20 or 10% off to all military and first responders with a valid ID. There are also a number of attractions offering a discounted admission, including Dollywood, which is not just for military and first responders, but also school system, government, and medical employees can purchase tickets at this URL for only $45 throughout the month of August. Here are a few more deals that you can pause the video to see more details. So I hope you guys have enjoyed coming out with me to check out what's new for August. If you have enjoyed this video, again, just simply like it before you leave. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for. And if there's anything I missed covering, which I can't always get everything, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to add it in to what's new for September video. But if you've made it this far into the video, I thank God for you. Hope you have a wonderful August. And until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.
There you go.
Y'all gonna get some shrimp? They got Cajun shrimp, blackened shrimp, shrimp scampi, barbecue shrimp. Enjoy. Is this bus ever gonna get here? Mama's not gonna like these chocolates. This box of chocolates has turned into basically a big piece of chocolate. It's so hot out here in August. All right, I think I'm gonna have to get on a Gatlinburg trolley because I don't think the bus is coming.